Hi again, I'm Gabriel from ContemporaryVoiceLessons.com. If you struggle with tension around here when you're singing or when you're just doing vocal exercises, magical exercise is this gibberish exercise. So as I've said many times before, the voice is an acoustic instrument. It has four parts: the actuator, vibrator, resonators, and articulators. And the goal is to get the actuator, which is the breathing apparatus, to work freely and independently, and then the vibrator, which are the vocal folds that create the sound, to work independently and freely, and then the resonators to be nice and independent and free and open, and then the articulators to be unconstricted and free and independent and open. So you want independence in the breathing, independence in the vibrating, independence in the resonating, and independence in the articulating. Of course, they're all interdependent and working together, but they need to be free individually. So one of the things that frees up the articulators and a lot of the tight resonating spaces is doing this crazy gibberish exercise. So I'll pick this note. So if you go E, that G right there below middle C. If you're a female, you could do it up here. But or if you're a high voice male, or you want to do it up there. And if this is too high, you can do it down here. But we'll do it here. So we're gonna say E, but instead of E on that note, we're gonna do a bunch of random noises, which can be tricky, but just practice it. I know you're probably cracking up. I'm not, because I've been doing it for years, but usually I get a laugh out of this one. But yeah, so this is loosening all the articulators up. So try that. And just try not to just go la 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 la, which is common. Try to add some a lot of different noises, but don't think about them and don't plan them. Because if you do that, then you're going to be bound. So you want your mind to go free. So now, instead of just doing it, holding it there, we're going to do a slide like this. So E, but instead of the E, we're going to do the gibberish. Good. And now if you try that E after you just did the gibberish, E, it should feel pretty much immediately easier and more clear. So let's do a couple more. Try this here. If you want to free things up even more, you roll your shoulders while you do it. And you can also get your face moving so that, because you know, all these muscles are interconnected and they're related to how our singing sounds. So the freer we are, the better it will be. Good. If that felt too high, you can do some down here. Stay free and loose. Let's do one more. Good. Another great tip to apply this great exercise to, and you probably noticed right away how much clearer and easier and less tense everything got if you kept moving and moving all of this. See, the voice is not a bunch of muscles per se. There are a lot of, the vocal folds aren't really muscles. They are controlled by tiny sets of muscles, and then they're encased in our body, which is full of muscles. So we want those to be loose and relaxed so that the resonating space, like I was talking about, and the articulators are free and they're not tight and bound. We want that freedom. And we want that at the level of the large muscles, like, our shoulders, our pecs, our abs, even our legs. It's good to be moving while you vocalize slowly so that you loosen the muscles so that everything feels freer when you're singing. It doesn't feel like a constricted activity. But then at an even smaller level, keeping all of these muscles moving, it releases your jaw, it releases your lips, it releases your tongue, it frees a lot of tension. It can release your face, especially if you're using it, moving it. You want all of that to be free. And then the more free all the bigger external muscles are, then the more independent things in here are going to be, and then the looser they can all get. So it's a great exercise. But I was going to say that another tip is if you have a song that you like to sing, you replace the lyrics with gibberish and you move around, and it's going to free up a lot of your voice than when you replace the lyrics. So let's see. Oh, say, can you see? You can just go squabba-doo-da-ba-dree, drooby-ga-dooby-gee, drooby-dee-be-doo-da, daga-dooby-joo-doo-ba. It's also good for creative and artistic freedom, so you don't get so rigid and locked in. And if you start laughing, that's great. It lightens up the whole thing. So, and then you can replace that gibberish with the lyrics. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed? It just helps make everything feel looser and freer and easier. So give that a shot. And if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section if there is one wherever you're watching this, or you can email me at gabriel@contemporaryvoicelessons.com. Happy to answer your questions. Take care.